Good afternoon. I'm Heather Haverchak, the Chief Executive Officer here at Broward Health Medical Center and Saleh Foundation Children's Hospital. It's my pleasure to welcome you to Broward Health Day. This is in recognition of our 85th anniversary at the hospital and the Broward Health System. This hospital opened its doors on January 2nd, 1938, and we are proud to have been part of the county's history almost since its beginning. The hospital opened just 23 years after the founding of Broward County and 45 years after Frank Stranahan first opened the trading post he named Fort Lauderdale along the New River. When we first opened in 1938, this hospital was a lot smaller, as you can imagine. The original building was only a 16-unit apartment building, which we like to call the West Wing. It really evolved into a complex, into about 45-bed hospital with one operating room, one delivery room, one x-ray machine, and no air conditioning and no heating. This hospital has undergone 4 significant expansions to really make it what it is today, which is a 723-bed hospital, which we are all very proud of. In the North Broward Hospital District, which does business as Broward Health, has expanded to operate more than 30 locations in 4 hospitals within Broward County. All these milestones have created an incredible legacy over the last 85 years. And today, as we celebrate our history and Broward Health Day, we also recognize all those who have made Broward Health so successful over the years. I would like to introduce Chair Angier of the North Broward Hospital District. Chair Angier has served on the Hospital District's board since 2018. She's also a board member of the Children's Diagnostic and Treatment Center and the League of Christian Schools. She is the principal of Abundant Life Christian Academy in Margate. Please join me in welcoming Chair Angier to the podium to say a few words.
Thank you, Heather, and welcome to all of our guests. Broward Health Day is possible because of the many dignitaries and esteemed guests that are with us today. First, please join me in thanking the North Broward Hospital District Board of Commissioners. With us today is Commissioner Ray Berry and Commissioner Levi Williams. We are a 7-member board. The rest of the commissioners were unable to join us today, but we work diligently to ensure that Broward Health serves the community well. Next, I would like to recognize Broward County Commission Mayor Lamar P. Fisher, who is joining us along with Commissioner Udine, and I believe you're coming to the podium right now. Is that correct, Jen? They're coming to the podium now? Yes? Now, not now. Yes? Okay, I apologize, so stay there. Also with us, we have Fort Lauderdale Mayor Dean J. Trentelis and the city's Vice Mayor and Commissioner Dr. Warren Sturman, who is a Broward Health physician, and his Chief of Staff, Ryan Thomas, I believe, is here. Dr. Sturman was a lead physician during the COVID issue. He saw patients on a regular basis and served the community well. We also have aides who are representing many of our state senators and representatives currently in Tallahassee. Please welcome Dominique Ricci, legislative aide for State Senator Rosalind Osgood, and Stephanie Jarkow, district aide for State Representative Chip LaMarca. Thank you all for being here. As Heather highlighted, a lot has changed over the past 85 years, but some things remain the same, and that's the role that we play, Broward Health plays in the community. Since day one, we have been an integral part of our community, providing exceptional care for our patients and the families. But perhaps one of the things that we are greatly remembered for is welcoming new life into our hospitals. That is especially true for someone very special today. Nuwana Bowman was the very first baby born here at this hospital almost 85 years ago. We are so grateful that you and your husband are here to celebrate this milestone with us. Nuwana, would you please come forward and share a few words? Let's give her a round of applause. You're welcome.
Well, I was the first baby born here. Of course, I don't remember that day. My uncle was the first doctor in Pompano, and he delivered my brother and my sister at home. But then there are 9 years difference between my sister and I. So he had stopped delivering, so Dad had to drive all the way down Dixie Highway to bring Mother to Broward Health. And there I was born. They called us whenever they celebrated their 30th, and they invited my mother and I down. And we came and helped celebrate their 30th. And they gave Mother a beautiful bouquet of flowers. And I have been here for their 40th, their 50th, and their 60th, and now I'm here today. Thank the Lord for that. And it's good to be here, and it's good to be recognized. Thank you for the flowers.
What a treat. And I told her when I saw her, and you look like the epitome of Broward Health. You look great. When I'm 85, I hope I look as good as you do. I would also like to take a moment to recognize a very special member of our employee family, Thelma Coates, who has provided nearly 60 years of service here at Broward Health Medical Center. I lost my place. I apologize. It is special moments like these that make all the work that the Board of the Commissioners do very, very worthwhile. We are committed to furthering Broward Health's growth and success in the decades forward. We look forward to all the good things that are sure to come for Broward Health as we continue to serve our neighbors throughout Fort Lauderdale, Broward County, and the state. Thank you, and happy anniversary, Broward Health.
Thank you for all those kind words. Now I would like to welcome Broward County Mayor, you are going to come right up, Lamar P. Fisher, who will honor us with a proclamation from Broward County, which we're so excited about.
Thank you, Heather. Thank you. Well, good afternoon. What a great day it is in Fort Lauderdale and Broward County. I'm so excited to be with one of my colleagues, the immediate past mayor, Michael Udin's with us now to celebrate this wonderful occasion. And I have to tell you a quick story about Miss Dewana. Miss Dewana, of course, was, as you said, the first baby born here, but her mother, Miss Cheshire, and my grandmother were the best of friends all their lives. And so our ties go back many, many years, Dewana and Bibi and all your wonderful family. God bless you. You look so wonderful. It's an honor to know you. Secondly, we want to thank, obviously, the board, Madam Chair, and the board for all you do. And just want to recognize a recent leader, Shane Strom. He has been such an incredible blessing to Broward Health with his leadership and his commitment to Broward County. And it must be recognized because his dedication to bringing back the warmth and the family together and with open arms. Hospitals are different. They're people are sick and not well, and he has created a team that has really been outstanding to our community. So Shane, on behalf of Broward County, we thank you for your leadership. So this is our proclamation. Whereas Broward Health is a public nonprofit hospital system governed by the North Broward Hospital District Board of Commissioners, a 7-member district board appointed, of course, by the governor. Whereas Broward Health has been a respected leader in healthcare since its founding in 1938 and is the longest tenured health system here in Broward County. Whereas more than 80 years, Broward Health has been improving health and well-being of our community through medical innovations, groundbreaking clinical trials, state-of-the-art technologies, and of course, academic medicine. Whereas Broward Health has grown from a single 18-bed hospital to a more than 1,600-bed health system itself. Whereas Broward Health is home to virtually every medical specialty, thank you, Dr. Warren, for that, including cardiac care, maternity, neonatal, pediatrics, and comprehensive stroke care. Additional services include cancer care, kidney and lung transplant, orthopedics, robotics, sickle cell, surgical weight loss, a level 1 trauma center, and an on-site fitness center. Whereas Broward Health annually admits more than 51,000 patients and welcomes 5,300 plus newborns, receives more than 260,000 emergency visits, and performs over 25,000 surgeries. Whereas Broward Health provides more than $354 million annually in total benefit to our community through care of uninsured, charity care, Medicaid subsidies, and other programming. Whereas the mission of Broward Health is to provide quality health care to the people who serve and support the needs of all civilians and employees. Now therefore, be it proclaimed by the Board of County Commissioners of Broward County, Florida, that the Board hereby designates Wednesday, January the 4th, 2023, as Broward Health Day in Broward County, Florida, in recognition of their 85th anniversary. Yeah. Bless you.
Great job. We should give that to Shane.
I know. I'm trying to get to Shane.
Come on, Shane. Come on up here. Right for the photo.
I'm ready. I'll photobomb you.
Yeah,
Perfect. Thank you. All right.
Okay.
Thanks.
It's your sir.
Even better. Thanks.
Thank you, Mayor Fisher. We are also truly honored to have our Fort Lauderdale Mayor, Dean Trentalis, here with us today, and he also has a proclamation for us from the City of Fort Lauderdale, so I'd like to welcome you up.
Good afternoon and thank you, and certainly an honor and a pleasure to be here to participate in this really great occasion here in our city. I want to also invite our Vice Mayor, Dr. Warren Sturman. Please come and join me. A few of you may have met Dr. Sturman before, once or twice, as he walks through these corridors day in and day out. I think we owe Dr. Sturman a special thanks for being such a great healthcare provider and healer here in our community, and for his long association here at Broward Health. So congratulations. Thank you. In fact, this proclamation is for him. No, not really. Well, we have this beautiful bag. So many of the things that Mayor Fisher spoke about are repeated in my proclamation, so I really don't want to belabor all those wonderful points that he made, but keeping in mind that here in Fort Lauderdale, we truly appreciate the commitment that each and every person that is connected with Broward Healthcare, specifically Broward General, has made such an important impact on the growth and sustainability of who we are here in Fort Lauderdale. Broward General has been an absolute, godsend to those that, visitors here, residents, newborns. It's all about who we are as community and how important the hospital allows us to connect with one another as community. And that's what we try to do in the City Commission of Fort Lauderdale, building community, understanding the needs of other people, and to be there with open arms and embracing whoever walks through the front doors here at Broward General. And I think that is what needs to be mentioned. Sometimes these proclamations don't always talk about things like that, but in the end, it's about building community, it's about sustainability, and it's about understanding the needs of others. And with the new head of Broward Health, Mr. Shane Strum, my hat's off to you for continuing that strong tradition that Broward Health and Broward General is so known for. So Shane, thank you so much for your involvement in that effort. So I wasn't here in 1938 either, but I do know that having been here for as long as I have, it's been a great opportunity for us as members of the governing body of the City of Fort Lauderdale, to be able to work closely with our hospital district and the needs of the hospital district. Many of the things that Lamar Fisher spoke about are probably worth repeating, and a couple of those things are how many patients really have been admitted here? Over 52,000 patients, I believe you said, and approximately 260,000 emergency visits. That's a lot of visits, a lot of hand-holding, and I'm sure Dr. Sturman has been part of that for the so many years that he's been connected with the hospital. But more importantly, there are things that have to be said about what a hospital gives back to a community. And yes, healthcare is important, and yes, the amount of service that this hospital has provided in terms of goodwill and participating in events not always necessarily connected with healthcare. Those are the kinds of things that we appreciate here in Fort Lauderdale, a working partner, partnering with, whether it be hospitals, whether it be industry, whether it be the private sector. It's all about the City of Fort Lauderdale partnering with those people that make Fort Lauderdale the great city that it is. So I stand here today with my colleague on the commission, the Vice Mayor, and the City of Fort Lauderdale congratulates Broward Health on this milestone anniversary and values the contributions it has made to our community over the last 85 years. Thank you for keeping Fort Lauderdale healthy, one patient at a time. So here, as members of the City Commission, this January 4th, I believe today, 2023, we are now recognizing today in Fort Lauderdale as Broward Health Day, and we congratulate everyone who's on the team, including my colleague on the commission. Come on up here. You want to say a few words? Signed by the mayor, myself, Mayor Dean Trantalis. Congratulations to everyone at Broward Health. Dr. Sturman, would you like to add a few words?
Heather, am I dressed appropriately? I'm not wearing a suit and tie, I apologize. Real briefly, Broward Health is truly a gem in this community with the absolutely outstanding leadership, the most dedicated and caring staff I have ever been associated with. It is an honor to be part of Broward Health. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Mr. Strum, would you like to come up here and accept our proclamation?
You want to join us? All right. Yes.
Let's go ahead.
Wherever you want to pick. All right. Not sure we're great.
Thank
This is
you.
great.
Thank you.
Great.
You can keep the bag too. Thank you.
This
I'll
nice
keep the
blue
bag.
bag.
Thank you. I'll take it down. Thank you, Mayor Trantalis. Now we welcome Dominique Ritchie, Legislative Aide for the Florida State Senator Rosalynn Osgood, who was unable to join us today but sends her best by way of this proclamation. So I welcome you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Happy New Year to you. I am the lead district aide of Senator Rosalynn Osgood, and we are honored to be a part of such an historical day here at Broward Health. I will read to you the Florida Senate's proclamation from Senator Rosalynn Osgood. This is a proclamation recognizing the 85th anniversary of Broward Health and its contributions made to Broward County. Whereas Broward Health opened its doors to the residents of Broward County in 1938 and has provided compassionate quality care for the community while continuing to be the first in many areas of healthcare, such as delivering the first hospital-born infant in the county, opening the first dedicated pediatric unit in 1942, and the first NICU in 1977. And whereas Broward Health was the county's first hospital with an electrocardiogram in the 1950s, and still leads in cardio care, in addition to being the first healthcare system in Broward County to respond to the HIV/AIDS crisis in the 1980s, offering a network of outpatient services, and whereas Broward Health is responsible for over 5,300 births. more than 260,000 emergency visits, over 51,000 inpatient admittance, and more than 275,000 physician visits on an annual basis. And whereas under the leadership of the President and CEO of Shane Strom, Broward Health has a greater presence in the community through outreach to the homeless, increased HIV testing, and collaboration with community and faith-based organizations to make healthcare more accessible to those with the greatest need. And whereas Broward Health has grown from a single 18-bed hospital to a more than 1,600-bed hospital, it is the nation's 10th largest public health system, providing more than $354 million annually in the care to the uninsured, charity care, Medicaid subsidies, and other programming throughout the county. Now, therefore, Senator Rosalind Osgood of Florida Senate District 32 do hereby recognize Wednesday on January 4, 2023, Broward Health Day in the state of Florida, and ask all residents to celebrate 85 years of excellence. Thank you.
All right. Good. All right.
Thank you so much.
Who else? Yeah. That's perfect.
Thank you, Dominique. Finally, join me in welcoming Stephanie Jarkow, District Aide for State Representative Chip LaMarca, who is currently in Tallahassee, but of course sends his best wishes. Welcome, Stephanie.
Thank you. As an individual who was born in this Broward Health Hospital, it is a privilege to present this tribute on behalf of Representative LaMarca to Broward Health in celebration of 85 years of service to the community. It reads, whereas the North Broward Hospital District, known as Broward Health, is celebrating their 85th anniversary. Broward Health is the longest tenured health system in Broward County, whereas Broward Health Medical Center was the first hospital in Broward County, opening in 1938. They have grown from a single-bed, 18-bed hospital to a more than 1,600-bed health system with 4 hospitals and more than 30 healthcare locations, whereas Broward Health is one of the nation's 10th largest public health systems, whereas Broward Health acquired the county's first electrocardiogram in the 1950s and continues to be a leader in cardiac care, whereas Broward Health delivered the first hospital-born infant in Broward County and whereas opened the first dedicated pediatric unit in 1942 and the country's first neonatal intensive care unit in 1977. Whereas Broward Health provides more than $354 million annual total benefit to the county throughout care to the uninsured, charity care, Medicaid subsidies, and other programming, whereas Broward Health was the first in Broward County to offer Da Vinci robotic surgeries, and they were the first health system in Broward County to respond to the 1980s HIV/AIDS crisis by offering network of outpatient services, whereas Broward Health responds to community needs as demonstrated by standing up COVID-19 testing by offering vaccination sites during the pandemic, and Broward Health annually admits more than 51,000 patients, including more than 5,300 births annually, over 26,000 emergency visits annually, over 275,000 physician visits annually, and Broward Health has provided 85 years of compassionate, quality care for the community. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed the Representative Chip LaMarca and the Florida House of Representatives hereby recognizes Broward Health for their dedication and compassion to serving the community for 85 years. Happy anniversary, Broward Health. Sure. Thank you. I'll take that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Stephanie. It was my honor. Our next speaker is one of our final speakers of the day, and it's my honor to introduce Shane Strum, our President and Chief Executive Officer of the Broward Health System.
All right, how is everyone? I don't know if you could hear me in this thing, but happy anniversary, happy 85th anniversary. Nuana, when I look at you, I say, this is amazing. I got to tell a quick story, not to top the mayor. But when they were reaching out to her to get her to come to the 85th, she said, I would be honored to be there. I've been there before. However, I have to check my calendar. Very busy. I mean, I think of somebody that's so busy, so active, and her husband, Jerry, is phenomenal. Some of the great stories, and we were kind of reminiscing. I mean, or think of her father who was here, green beans, right? I mean, think of that. This was an agricultural area at one point. When I look at the wall, I see that the Broward Health Coral Springs, I remember that being all strawberries. There were areas of this county that was all tomatoes, avocados. So how far have we come? It's really unbelievable. But I couldn't be more excited. I'm looking at the front row, and I see our mayors, and I see our representatives. I also see my bosses, the Board of Commissioners, Chair Anger, Chair Williams, Chair Ray Berry. So I just want to thank them personally for all that they're doing. I'm going to try to keep it brief, but I'm so excited because there's a tremendous amount of energy and there's a tremendous amount of change that's going on here at Broward Health. It's a new day. I love the banner up there, then, now, and forever. We're going to continue to trailblaze. You heard from a lot of the folks that were up there speaking earlier about the great things that we had for us. First NICU, first in pediatrics. We had a lot of first, so we're going to work on making sure there's more first. Recently, there was an amazing collaboration with the University of Florida for state-of-the-art Alzheimer's research. We had the ribbon cutting only a few months ago. I'm looking out there at Dr. Roach, a real winner here, and our Chief Medical Officer and Chief for Emergency Medicine here at Broward Health Medical Center. I still call it Broward General, but it's Medical Center. Sorry, Heather, right? Broward General is okay. So, and some of our executives who have been doing a phenomenal job. We've got Dr. Alan Whaley, who's our COO, our Chief Operating Officer for the system. I saw Alex Fernandez, our CFO for the system. And we've got some of our great hospital administrators and others that are here today. David Clark, who's our Senior VP. And I see our Senior VP for HR, and Debbie, so many people that really make a difference. Our chiefs of staff who are in the back of the room. Dr. Sturman, thank you. It's nice to have one of our own on the City Commission. Pretty exciting. Great day for Broward Health. But there's some great bullet points in here. I'm not going to run through everything, but I wanted to also thank Thelma. When you think about it, 60 years, that's dedication. So we are continuing to do amazing things here at Broward Health. We're going to continue to be the first in a lot. And when I look at the back of the room, these are all professionals that want to make a difference, not just for our patients, but for our community. We're going to continue to do that with your support and your help. Looking forward to another wonderful 75 years. And then I did see, where's Mayor Udine? I don't know if he snuck out quickly, but a couple of the great things we're doing. So we were the first statutory teaching hospital here in Broward County. We're continuing to grow our graduate medical education program, nursing program. So we're doing great things here. His son is hopefully a physician soon enough and will be here. But just too many wonderful things. I don't want to stand in the way of that beautiful cake in the back. I think our CEO here at Broward General's talked about Starbucks for everyone. Kidding. But I just want to end it by thanking everybody for helping us in all that we do in transforming this place to be your healthcare provider of choice. So thank you, everyone.
Okay, so I'm not going to go through a bunch of talking points too, but we really genuinely want to thank everyone for being with us today to celebrate Broward Health Day. It's truly been extraordinary, and we do want to invite everyone to come enjoy some refreshments and just to really network with each other. And again, thank you for being here with us.